Hello SJC alumni, it's Mr. Taylor here again with another follow-up video for Where Am I Wednesday. Thank you very much for any comments and likes on this week's Facebook photograph. Now, I'm just going to turn my camera around to show you where I am. Some will be familiar with this room as the old sixth form library. Let me just make my camera angle a little wider, there we go. But there have been one or two changes over the years. When the sixth form moved off-site a couple of years ago, we then repurposed this room and named it the David Neville Hall after our founding headmaster, Dr. Neville. And at the moment, you'll see that it's actually set up for assessments because we've been having our centre determined grade assessments for the R16s in here. And you'll also see that there are some partition doors that have been put in, and these were put in a couple of years ago when we actually used the back third of the room over there as an extra classroom for capacity. Now this end is soon to be converted into a small chapel, and then the other end will be a general purpose studio space which is used for, at the moment, things like drama workshops. We're hoping to do some small chamber concerts and also some small theatre productions in here. So it's a room that's undergoing a lot of change at the moment. But for those of you who were here in the sixth form and remember studying in this room, hopefully you'll appreciate some of the changes that have taken place. And for those of you who left prior to this building being opened in 2012, I hope this gives you a little bit of an insight into some of the new facilities that we've managed to build here. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to take you out into the corridor and show you the glass extension. It's somewhere that I've mentioned one or two times in previous videos, and I think now is the time for you to see it. So you will remember, hopefully, the fire escape and the old lift that I featured in a video a couple of weeks ago. So I'm now going to take you through, and if you remember, I showed you the stairs which are to my right now last week. Now what happens is we cross now into this big new extension, and for those of you who remember the caretaker's cottage, it's there. That's now been converted into office space. And then moving across here, we've got this walkway which overlooks a temporary porter cabin, which is used as the RS classroom. And then this is the walkway that takes you all the way to the David Neville Hall. So in and round to where I left off in the previous clip. Now if we leave the David Neville Hall now and move along this corridor, we're going to go down the stairs. I'm following our one-way system, I'm being very good. Unlike in last week's video when I broke it. But I film these during lesson time when there's less traffic around. So we're now taking you down into the main reception. Now you might remember from years ago the main reception was actually in the old building, but now we've moved it to the front of this glass extension. So we're now in the old servants' passage, looking towards what was a fire escape before the extension was built. And then on the right hand side here we've got 0.11, which used to be the original sixth form common room way back in the day. So if we now head through this door, we now move through. You can see the old exterior wall to my right, into the new reception, to the glass doors, and then looking back up the stairs then towards the David Neville Hall. And then finally, there are two classrooms down here. We have room 5.1 on the left, which used to be Dr. Nardis's maths room, and then we have 5.2 just ahead there on the left-hand side, which is now the computer room, which has got a new full set of computers in, and that of course was a sixth form common room as well. So that's a quick tour of the glass extension. So thank you very much for joining me again. I hope you've enjoyed this Wednesday's clip and your tour of the glass extension. Don't forget to register anybody on the Facebook page who you think should be there as I record this, it's actually Tuesday when I'm recording this, there are 420 members now of the Facebook group, which is absolutely fantastic. I'd love to get that up to 450 before the end of the summer term in July. So I'm relying on you there to give me a little bit of a hand. Don't forget as well to register on our alumni database. I promise I'm keeping a track of this on the school website, and I have a spreadsheet of all your emails ready for when I start sending out some newsletters after the half-term break. I promise there's stuff on the way. I've also had another idea. If you have some memories of the building or places that you would like me to feature on this, then do let me know. You can drop me a line on my email, which is ftaylor@stjohnscollegecardiff.com, or simply leave a comment in one of these posts, and I will do my best to take a photograph and possibly record a video for you as well. But for now, take good care of yourselves, stay safe, and we'll see you soon. Cheerio.